Hey there. At this point, I'm going to hope that you have started with your habit of online business day one, day two, day three. I mentioned on our last audio that 67 days was the magic number. Now, this was the number that was found when a study was done in one of the London universities in 2009 around how long it took to form a habit. It was originally thought that it was either 21 or 30 days, and this was disproved, saying that it was at least 67 days. Now, in my personal experience, it took longer than that. In my specific example with jogging, it took until the 90s for it to happen. Now, what is the it that I'm referring to? The it for me was when I realized that a habit had been formed. And for me, what that felt like was when I no longer had the sense of excitement or, more than anything, the sense of achievement for completing my task. In my case, was running. When suddenly I got the endorphin effect, of course, from running, but I didn't get the effect of, well done, congratulations, you've completed this task. It was more a case of, well, of course you've done the task. And that, of course, was when I realized that you know you've created a habit when you stop patting yourself on the back for doing it. So your next role is to continue with this habit at least till 67 days without missing a day. And if you reset to zero, you start again and you keep going until you get to a point where you know that you are not going to miss it. And for me, that was in the 90s, as I said. You will suddenly realize you're not having a sense of achievement anymore. It has become a habit, and then you keep it going and you continue with that habit forever and ever. There's no reason to stop it because it's now become a habit, and continue to number it. But what I would suggest you do is then add in a second habit, add in a complementary habit that will bring your results even further in the direction of where you want to go. So once you've got that first habit up and running, then you're free to add a second. And in my case, where I have 6 habits happening right now, it isn't difficult because the first 5 are all habitual. They're no big deal because they're habits and I do them anyway. So that's the goal. You start with one habit at a time. And as you'll have seen with the quotations that you received this week, it takes one habit to get rid of an old bad habit. Enjoy the process.